السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. halkan waa Kasheekee soo dhawaada maanta iyo Minneapolis hawlaheeda maanta baraf baa bilaabmay meeshaanoo dadku ka carareen maaragtay dadka xaafadda degan geeskan kaliya la gala moogta dadkii way ka carareen sababta barafka wuxuu aadaa cirku galaa baabuurta marka kama baxdo marka guriga dawladda Soomaaliya oo ku taalaba ay baabuurta ka cararaan moogta marka ii warrama maxaa cusub Kasheekeeya Minneapolis hawlaheeda نقول الحمد لله وأنا عن هاي براغي لها بالقشرة لا تفضل هذا حافتات كبحث دوا حاول عكسينا دعاء ستين آخر سيدنا الدعاء دي بسم الله توكلت على الله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله علي عظيم من أتره ذويه because yeah because إلا واحد تحي وف بالعادة سوي لهاي كوب باديو أين مرد أنا دعاء كتور التاسو معها يا برف كذا قادم يا نمانية صوتها يا برف كذا قادم يا نشعله صوتها برف كهدو بلامي ما دام هذا بلامي نما أولها أولا بدن أو مجرد زايع يا أو مجرد زايع قفكو ماشي Algan fur intafur هاي الحمد لله عدواتها متشيران وكله
My relationship with alcohol was really just not helping me in any way. Thank you for sharing, and if you or someone you know might be struggling with alcohol, you can call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-4357, and that's a national helpline from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. It provides resources in English and Spanish. Again, that number, 1-800-662-4357. More coming up, it's the takeaway.
Programming supported by Sala Architects, committed to creating thoughtfully crafted and intimately connected design solutions for a wide range of architectural projects. More at SALAARC.com. Sala Architects, simple, natural, timeless.
On Friday's Morning Edition, why is mail delivery still so slow in some places? We'll take a look at the delays and what's being done to fix them. I'm Kathy Worzer. We'll have that story and, of course, the rest of the news. It's Morning Edition, 4 to 9 a.m.
Of course, weather making the news today and likely tomorrow with Kathy's program in the morning. There'll still be plenty to talk about. Blizzard warnings up for west central through south central Minnesota. Friday, winter storm warnings, southeast, winter weather advisories, pretty much for the rest of the state, including the Twin Cities. Updating where the takeaway is that it's going to snow probably off and on now today, tonight, and into tomorrow for much of the state.
you know بدبادي حاله
Reading some blizzard conditions for most of these.
wizard lizard condition yeah فهمت maxaa la yidhi waa beri maanta beri iyo saa dambe kole maanta iyo beri barafku wuu soconayaa baa la yidhi lizard sheekadu waa lizard oo baraf lizard ma yidhaahda hadda ka hor waa wiil waxaan ku yidhi bal Soomaali ku sheeg maayne libax maxamed ninka weli wax ku hore bal waxaad ku sheegtaa baa yidhi لسه snowgan ku sheeg baan Soomaali kaasoo ishu garidii deesha wuxuu yiri waa duufaan waa baraf duufaan oo kala wuxuu yiri baraf wuxuu yiri dabayl wata ya waa roob qabow oo baraf ah oo dheer ma kale laakiin ishu karsa ay dhacaysan duubay maartay ma sha Allah marka magaaladina daawadaniyo
And it blurs together, and therefore we drink at times where, you know, we may not have been drinking before, and I could go on.
Well, what about the use of alcohol in women specifically, off of what Holly was saying, given everything else that the pandemic has wrought? Why women in particular?
Well, again, I certainly support everything that Holly is saying. I think what we saw even before the pandemic, what we're seeing is exacerbation of an unfortunate trend. Women in general have been increasing their level of drinking over time, and much of this is due to societal pressures, sort of women taking, you know, sort of on what we would see as sort of non-traditional gender roles, moving into more powerful positions, and taking on this idea, unfortunately, so I can drink like a man. I can work like a man, and I'm going to start drinking. And unfortunately, that has been supported, as Holly was alluding to, by our society, by the alcohol marketing industry to sort of enhance their sales. Now, in terms of the pandemic, as women have taken on increasing amounts of childcare, amounts of homeschooling, the pressures have only gotten worse. And as Holly was alluding to, there have not been structured ways, and people have not been taught ways on how to deal with.
Hey, barf kaasaas kam jira waxa weeye state
higher levels of stress, tension related to
drive safe si degan iska waalin jirooyinka markaa gelisna aayartaado gal si degan
Kamala, Holly, stick with us. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more. This is the take.
barafkuna maanta dhan wuu soconayaa tomorrow sidoo kale dabaylna wataa waa baraf dabayl wataa dabayl biyo ah wuu wataa Excuse me deh ya kadib maya deh ilaahayna xafido khayr ma yiri jeena. Assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.